A show about nothing. Welcome back to Five's Crowd. It's a show about nothing.
Woo! My favorite kinds.
We're off to a good start.
That's right. You got Zach, you got Tony, you got Austin, Chris, and me, Cameron, here to entertain you for the foreseeable hour to an hour and a half.
I so
future.
badly wanted to say, "Are you not entertained?" But it's not far enough.
Yeah, you got to get in there.
I love that movie. I love that.
Maybe you can ask that question after Zach tells us what's on his mind.
There you go.
We're jumping right in.
Wait. Did you guys see the meme? Did I send that to you?
Which one?
The guy that plays Gladiator. What's his name?
Oh, Russell
Crowe.
Crowe.
Did you see the one where he's like back at work or back to the old job site or whatever, and it was him at the Roman Colosseum, and it was him with his family. He's like, it was a field day with my family at the old work. Something like that. I was like, that's
I did
awesome.
not see that. I
But
like
dude,
that.
Russell Crowe looks so old, bro.
Have you not seen Thor?
No, not yet.
Which
Bro,
one?
he looks the new one.
Oh, I haven't. No.
Love and
You
Thunder.
flicked too hard. Damn it.
He's
Is that the one?
He's like all white.
Yeah, he's a big dude. Like
yeah, he's gotten big.
He's an older like.
Yep, he's kind of let himself go a little
Hey,
bit.
he's retired.
Do you think actors like
and then
that
coming out of it? And
Right?
Do you think actors like that, especially where they make movies that are out forever to see, they look back and because like I look at old pictures of myself and think, oh man, if only I could be like that again, like them where they're professionally trained and diet and everything, and they have like these dream bodies. That's got to be 10 times worse. Wouldn't you think?
I think everyone does
Like
that.
Gerard Butler
don't know,
looking back
man.
at himself as King Leonidas and being like, oh dang.
Let's ask
Gerard
Let's
Butler
ask
looks
Chris
good right
Hemsworth
now.
in 20 years.
Or, well, I know they look good now, but like even like Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, or do you think they look back and loathe those times
I
because
bet you
of
they
the diet?
loathe him
and-
because of everything they had to go through
I
to
don't.
get that body.
I don't know, man. Do you think The Rock hates his body?
No.
Heck
I
no,
don't
or
hate
else
his
he
body
wouldn't.
either.
You know,
Yep, here we go.
he wouldn't spend all the money on steroids that he does if he didn't like it.
Oh, he doesn't do steroids.
Anymore.
We talked about this.
Somebody's lying to you.
I don't know, man. Do you think you can really jump off the steroid train?
I don't
Yeah.
think you can get that big
Yeah, you can.
naturally.
Yeah, you can.
I don't think.
Okay,
you
so
can.
here's the question though. But
Don't
can you
think
can
I
you
can.
get that big through steroids and then maintain without the steroids?
I think that'd be so hard.
Or do
Yeah, I
you
don't
need
know.
the steroids to maintain?
That's a good question. That I don't know.
Rock, if you'd like to be on this podcast, just go ahead and reach out.
Please.
We will make you submit for a drug test, but
No, we won't. If he's going to be on here, you can do whatever the hell you want.
You can do steroid shot right next to me.
$100
I won't even care.
I'll do it for you. Flick your butt cheek, put it in there. I don't care.
He doesn't do steroids now because he
Zach
can't
will.
get the
Yeah,
needle
there
through
you
his
go.
skin.
That's my job.
I know, you looked at me all like...
that's the best explanation right there.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said he doesn't do steroids now because he can't get the needle through his rock hard skin.
Exactly. The needle breaks when it's trying to get into him.
It's like that scene in is it Man of Steel where Superman's actually in the hospital and they go to put the needle in him and it bends.
Yep.
Oh,
that-
yeah.
Did you guys see that fan idea for a film? It's like, I would love to see the CIA investigate Clark Kent. And then like
Yes.
trying to get him for his like newspaper article writing skills or whatever and trying to kill him secretly, but he just doesn't die and they can't figure out why.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's
That
got
would
kind
be
of a
so
comedy
hilarious.
twist to it. That'd be great.
I would love that. That
He's
sounds,
so
that sounds
funny.
like something that would be filmed in the 90s, and that's the kind of comedy we need now.
Especially if like the CIA, like they're so good at their job that he never really notices that they're trying to kill him, but they just can't do it because he's Superman. It's like they're completely oblivious of each other.
It reminds me of like one of those old like 80s or 90s spoof movies where it's just that constant almost like a Three Stooges type film.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, did you ever see Baby's Day Out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I did see that one.
Anyway, very, very Three Stooges-esque. So,
Funny.
on with the news. So this house was under contract.
Nuh-uh.
That fell through.
No.
But we're back under contract.
Same people, different people.
Wow.
Different people.
That must be nice.
Yes.
At least you have a house.
Why do you always go one up me? I just
So kind of a funny story was that we tried everything in our path to everything in our power to try and align it and even cater to them to try and get them into the house.
Right.
But they were FHA loanies. I don't know what to call them.
Lenders?
Well, they were going through the lenders
Lendees?
get with an FHA.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, so the FHA has a wild set of rules that they need to follow.
Yep.
And they were going to purchase the house from us, but their lease at their apartment ended in mid-September. And their money wouldn't be seasoned for use on the down payment until another month following, so in October. So they were going to lease the home from us for 1 month, and then they were going to buy it. And we had all these contracts in place to really protect ourselves, and they had contracts in place to protect them, and blah, 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 blah. And it turns out FHA will not allow you to purchase a home that you have not lived in for at least 6 months if you're renting.
What?
How dumb of a law is that? They could have stayed in their apartment for an additional month and then bought our house and then just flat out just moved in. But because they were going to lease it first, they had to then stay here for 6 months before they were able to buy it legally.
it's a good thing that's not a government program.
It is a government.
I know.
Therein lies the joke.
I was making sure.
Way to go.
How dumb is that though?
It's dumb.
So we had to back out.
You know
and
my
then-
feelings.
Yeah.
Nah, Cam.
Tell us. Cameron.
Have you heard of the student loan thing?
The government sucks. That's what a crock.
We'll talk about
But
that
what
here
a
in a
crock?
minute.
We'll get there.
Let me finish. So then we relisted it. And the very first person that then walked through the house then was like, we're going to send you an offer tonight. So then we received an offer and now we're back under contract.
$1 million.
Had the inspection. I'll be honest. I kind of watched the inspection because we have cameras. And I was like, just listening to see if they could find anything. And they were, they had her back over here to kind of show.
Don't look under that. Don't look under that.
And they were like, yeah, we can't really find anything. So this is like one of the most well-kept houses we've been in. I'm like, yeah, all right.
Especially for
Price went up.
Yeah,
No,
the
we're
price
not
just
two
went
little
up.
kids.
Not one of those TikTok realtors while poking things with their knife.
Oh, what? For real?
Yeah.
They go
They
around,
just walk
for
around like-
what?
To see if things are rotten and stuff. I don't know. TikTok's dumb. It's the bane of our existence. It's going to kill everybody.
It's off my phone.
Really? Go around
They're just trying to get people to watch to
That's
see.
all it is.
Yeah.
They're just trying to get views. And so they poke things and find like rotten wood and all this stuff.
Oh.
And
I'll be
I've
honest,
I've
when-
mostly seen videos making fun of those people.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's good.
When we sold our house, we took great care of our house, but just given its age and different things about it, I was like sweating bullets when the inspector came through. But it came through clean. And, well, actually, no, he did. He got us on like few stupid random
Yeah,
things.
I remember
like,
you had to have my brother come out for a plumbing issue.
yeah. What was that one
I
again?
can't remember. It was something really stupid.
There was like a small drip in the sink or something.
I think the one was
aluminum
your-
siding had just like a slight little like space to where water could get in.
I think the
I
one
don't
my
know.
brother had to come fix was your hot water heater. It had
Maybe.
something that was out of code that had to be fixed. It was some stupid thing.
I helped you hang some cupboards.
Yeah, that was actually what brought down the value.
They were because the problem is the cupboards weren't straight, but my doors were.
It's not the cupboard. The house go like this. The wall just a little
It was
tilted.
a bit of Dr. Seuss. That's
We when we were selling our house, the one of the inspector that came through. So our first house that we bought, it had a crawl space underneath it, and that's where the furnace was down there in the crawl space, and then the major plumbing and stuff was down there. This inspector opened up the hatch to go down there, shined his flashlight, and he found one of the big major plumbing pipes. And he saw a reflection coming off of it, and he goes, "That looks like it's leaking." And he said, "So that looks like it's leaking. You need to have a plumber come out." He didn't go down there to check it at all. What it was tar, a sealant that had been dripped down from it being
Yeah, it
sealed.
is shiny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's shiny. And so I had to spend it cost me like $150 to have a certified plumber come over check it, sign off that it's not leaking. All because the guy wouldn't
he
go
was
down
too
there.
lazy?
Yeah, he wouldn't walk down
There
under
was
there
spiders.
and fill the pipe himself to check that it wasn't.
Yeah, would you go down there?
I had to many a times.
Oh, hey, shout out to Bug
Oh, Beaks Bug Blasters.
Beaks Bug Blasters for coming out
fun.
to the house and spidering our house.
My Falja.
Yeah, Ron.
Yeah.
I didn't know your dad listened.
Polices
Occasionally,
people
yeah.
and bugs.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Occasionally he
Wait,
gets on
what?
listens.
So he knows all your weird quirks, huh?
Yeah. He sure
dad
doesn't bring
knows.
him up though, thank goodness.
Has
Oh,
he-
that's
he's never
because-
said, so you pop something
Yeah.
a day or a day?
The shame of a
Pop
father.
open a can. What else do you
We better,
pop,
we better
son?
watch what we say.
The
He's a
shame
cop.
of a father keeps fathers quiet.
Exactly.
All I know is we had a spider infiltration in our house.
You got 2 black widows.
Bro, we had 3, he said.
Oh yeah, 3. That's
3
right.
black
yeah.
widows. Absolutely terrifying to find out. Now I don't feel safe letting my kids out back.
Right?
But I mean, now a little
Just
bit
burn
more.
it.
Yeah, just burn the whole house down.
No, not the house, just the backyard.
They scream at you when you burn them.
No, they were
No.
good. They were in the window wells.
Yeah, they were in the window well, so I gotta figure something out there.
Although
But-
it was funny watching my dad spray because we're in the house talking.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You look over at my dad and he's just hosing these things
Dude, he
down.
was soaking that house. It was like a kid with a garden hose. Just
He comes in and was talking to us. He was like, "Yeah, I saw one running away, so I sprayed again. I saw it run away, so I sprayed it again."
I think he. Your dad's hilarious, man. He's easily becoming one of my favorite people. But anyway,
Wow.
he
That easy, huh?
he's awesome. Have you ever met Ron?
I haven't. I'd
Dude,
love
he's
to.
great. He's awesome. But you can tell that like he's got a little sadistic thing against spiders because he like loves to torture them. He's like,
That's the thing.
That's
is
because he's
he
just
didn't-
as scared of him as I am.
He didn't start this business for money. It's just
I know.
purely out of
Dude,
his
I think he
vendetta
loves
against
it.
Passion
spiders.
for killing spiders.
Well, it's funny. He was telling me that
It
picture
also-
you sent him
Yeah.
of the one with the egg sack on
Yeah.
the back. He was telling me, he goes, "Did you see that picture?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did." And he goes, "He sent me that, and you can ask your mom." I immediately went, "Holy shit!"
That's awesome. Well, that, and then we told him the story of the other one because we had another one in the house, and Jess thought she saw some dirt on it or something. But anyway, she dropped a shoe on the spider. She didn't try and smack it. She literally dropped a shoe on it and hoped for the best. And she saw
Then the
this,
shoe starts moving away.
and this little piece of brown like fell off, and she's like, "Oh, what is that dirt?" And all of a sudden, it just starts scattering.
Yeah.
And it's all the little babies that were on the back of the spider. So she hurried and ran and grabbed the vacuum, and we were back, dude. So yeah, I was like, "Get your dad out here
Heck no.
ASAP."
Dude, if I
Give
step
me
on a
Beaks
spider,
Bug
I expect to
Blasters.
leave a hole in the ground.
Yes, exactly.
I remember we were at
Indent.
Zach's house one time and getting ready to leave, and this big old wolf spider's right inside of his front door. And he's immediately, "Oh, Tony, you got to kill it before you leave, please." And Kara's over there like, "Yes, you have to, because if you don't, I'm going to have to." And I get close to it, and I'm like, "Oh, I can't step on that. It's got babies on its back. They'll go everywhere." And Zach's like, "I'll take care of that. Just smash it." And then he runs off. So I smash it, and then he comes back with the vacuum.
Oh, really?
I'm like,
Did it really have babies on the
Oh,
back?
tons.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, it was like
you
the
can
one that
see
you found.
if you look at it, you can see it. It almost looks like hairy, almost.
Yeah.
and you can see him moving around on the back. It's
Gosh.
Well, the worst part is, so Jess grabs the vacuum and is sucking up all the little baby spiders. She sucks up the big one too.
Yep.
But we have one of those like the clear canister.
Oh.
And so it's literally like an aquarium for a spider. So it's just in there just looking at you like, "I'm gonna F you up when I get out of here. I'm gonna get you good. You and your kids too."
Was it from New York or what?
Bro, it was so pissed off. It was wanting to fight.
from Oz.
Yeah, dude. For real.
That's how I'm gonna get you when I get out of here.
It was pissed off. I would sit there and
See,
flick at it and he'd just try and
my
like,
thing
bite
is
me.
those babies are so small that even vacuuming them up, I feel like they would just crawl right through the
just come
filter.
You
out.
think the fan would chop it up as it's going through?
They don't hit the fan though.
No, I
I
don't,
don't
think
know
so
how-
anymore. It
No, the
just
fan.
sucks.
The fans are all the way behind the filter, so it doesn't even get to it.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even know how it works.
They need one that has a fan. That just
Right?
Yeah, I just go the old axe trick and just a lighter and some axe.
Oh, I thought you meant like a metal axe.
Yeah, I thought so too. It's like, what are you doing?
I mean, I don't have axe in my house either, so just anything that's flammable.
Whatever.
Most of the time
you're a
now-
secret douche.
Yeah.
Hey, Old Spice
Yeah.
all day. All
Pure
day.
sport.
Well, vacuum it up and then take that
Fiji.
little tube outside to the big
Oh, that
garbage
one's
can.
nice.
Or bear glove.
And as
it
you
in there.
shake it out, they're secretly falling on you, and you don't even know it.
Shut up! Oh, gosh!
For real, I don't know. I wouldn't think of vacuuming it. I would like either drown it, stomp
How
on
you
it,
gonna
or light
drown
on
it?
fire. Water.
Water.
On carpet?
Sure, I don't care. Kill the thing. It's just water.
So you want to catch it before you kill it?
No, I just want it
See, that's
dead.
what I would do, is catch it.
A lot of times, like in the
Not
bathroom,
don't
I drown them
piss
all.
it off so the babies go everywhere. You just catch the whole family
No,
Yeah.
you just
No, thanks.
light it on fire.
Nope.
on the carpet.
On the brand new carpet that you just had installed.
So there.
You should have got the flammable
What's that
version.
burn spot?
The flammable?
Yeah, the fire retardant.
Oh, the fire retardant. Okay, I just want to make sure you're not trying to ignite our house.
So I hate spiders too, but I tested my brains, and there was a big wolf spider, probably like that, on the wall, and I went and grabbed it and picked it up and held it right behind the head.
F you, bro.
And they couldn't touch me.
Dude, those things will freaking bite you, man.
No, we couldn't turn around. I had him. I
Can
had
we
him.
move away from this conversation?
So I grabbed it and held it, and I was terrified.
Why the hell would you do that? He's about ready to cry.
And then I let it go. So now I don't have as big of a problem killing him because I was face to face with that demon.
Face to face with death.
F that. What the hell is wrong with you?
A lot, I guess.
we did
Bug
a-
assault.
we did an episode where we did our facing our
Conquer,
fears.
yeah.
Yeah,
And so
you
we
held
went
a
over.
tarantula, you
Oh
idiot.
my god, dude! And the funniest thing about it is I'm holding this tarantula and I'm crying because I'm so scared.
Yeah.
And everyone in the comments is like, "Why are you crying? Well, I've never seen anyone holding a
pansy."
spider and crying, you pansy." And then the lady's like, the lady that was there, she was kind of laughing too, and she's like, "I've never seen anyone cry holding a tarantula." I'm like, because no one that is terrified of tarantulas is willingly
yeah.
gonna hold a tarantula.
Nope. You know what's funny too is like I don't like spiders either. I hate them. But like I find this, and I've seen this in many other places too, like haunted houses or whatever. When someone with you is more scared than you are, all of a sudden you're not that scared.
I get that.
You know what I mean?
I get
so
that.
like when
And
you
then
were freaking out about it, I was like okay with it. And I don't know why.
That's why. That's why Kara's suddenly not afraid of spiders because she sees Zach and she's like, "Oh, I got to be brave here."
Yep.
Yeah, it's like this weird thing in your head.
That's why she loves going to haunted houses
Mommy's
with
got to
me
be
too.
brave.
Because like if we weren't doing a video, I never would have held a freaking tarantula.
Yeah.
There's no reason in my life I want to do that.
I,
But yeah, you did it. I was like, oh, okay, I got this.
I
That's fine.
volunteered.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We were at Sequest not too long ago. Well, this was a few months ago, and I volunteered. I asked, I was like, "Can I hold a tarantula?" They're like, "Yeah, sure." Got it out.
Well, dude, the weird thing is, and I never knew this until that moment, this particular tarantula doesn't really bite. It throws its hairs.
Yeah, that's what tarantulas.
That's what they all do.
Yeah.
They like brush their butt, and it
sticks
the
to your skin
hairs,
and irritates it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or you
that's
like breathe
scary.
it
Why
in
would
too.
get you in your
yeah.
freaking eyes and stuff?
Yeah,
Little nasties.
Poor Zach.
They
He's
do the
so
same thing in the
I
uncomfortable.
am.
Have you ever had a hair sliver?
Those
Yeah.
are the worst.
Yeah, and you can't find it. It blends in with all the other hair. You're just like, I'm irritated, but there's nothing there. I can't see
I've
it.
always wondered how like hairstylists and especially cutting my hair. My hair is really like thick and coarse, and I always like to have it cut short, so my hairs are always little. I'm like, I wonder how many times they go home with.
They've
Oh,
evolved.
all the time.
Right? Oh,
Yeah, my mom used to always when she used
See,
to
and I
drive
never
me
even knew
nuts.
it was a thing.
I heard they
until-
like soak them in Epsom salt to like pull the
Kinda
hairs
pull it
out.
out.
I don't know what she
Ew,
did.
could you imagine you sit in a bathtub after a long day at work? You sit in a bathtub of Epsom salt, and there's a ring of hair, and it's not even yours. Like,
Gross.
Looks like a calico cat spread across the whole.
different shades of hair.
Oh, you're Irish. No, not me. No, that's not mine.
That's not mine.
Could you being her husband? She's like, "Whose hair is this? Who the hell knows?"
Oh my
Been
gosh.
so many.
One of many people's.
You could be a serial killer as a hairstylist, and no one would be able to pin it on you.
They made a movie like that.
I was like, didn't
Sweeney
Johnny Depp
Todd.
start a movie about that?
Oh, is that what
He was a barber.
He was a barber.
Yeah,
Sweeney Todd? That's how he does it, though?
Meat
Is the
pies.
DNA from the hair?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
He invites him up to his place, and then he's rigged his chair. So he goes in for the close shave with his straight razor, slits their throat, and then he's got his chair rigged to drop them down into the boiler room, where then his weird kind of girlfriend person cooks their bodies and makes meat pies out of them.
Oh
And then
my
serves it to
gosh.
the
And then
people.
serves it to the townspeople.
Oh, that's why I've never seen that movie. Yep. No,
Dude,
I
it's
was
so
thinking,
good.
This is a Broadway
Yeah, it's a
show.
Broadway
this is
show.
not I mean, it's a Tim Burton movie, but he made it from a Broadway show.
That doesn't
so
mean it's great.
Dude, the other day,
I'm just saying you can't say that it like you can't put the like weirds on him.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't-
I got
he
you.
does find the weird though. He seeks it out.
Give you
Dude,
that.
I was-
More so what I was getting at is you could kill someone and you'd be covered in other people's hair. So you'd
Yeah.
be like covering your own tracks.
Yeah, kind of.
Because you'd be scattering all your clients' DNA everywhere.
It's true.
Dude, I don't remember what show we were watching the other day, but we were watching some show, and I think it had something to do with serial killers. And I was like, you know what they need to make? They need to make a movie or show where like there's a serial killer that hunts serial killers. And Shaylee looks at me and she's like, you mean like
Dexter.
Dexter? And I was like, oh yeah, never mind. Because I had this epiphany. I was like, oh, this is a great idea. And I was like, oh yeah, 8 seasons worth of a great
Yeah.
idea.
You brought it up on one of our podcasts. You were talking about how wouldn't it be awesome if like all the horror movie people
That was
like
different.
Jason, Freddy,
Yeah.
and they all have their person they're afraid of because
I think it'd be a great idea still. That would be even better. That was my original idea. Then I was like, oh, serial killer hunts serial killers. Oh, Dexter. So when I already thought it up.
Somebody said that Predator show. Let's make a Predator movie. Who
I
was
said that.
Yeah, that was funny. It was
I didn't watch
perfect.
that because I didn't want it to spoil anything.
Yeah.
doesn't spoil
It
anything for
literally
Prey.
spoils nothing.
Nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I want
It
to.
talks about a new concept, and it's actually really
I actually
good.
would watch the crap
Yes.
out of that.
I would too.
Oh my
I'll
gosh.
have to go back and watch it.
Well,
now.
because have you ever seen his videos at all? He does that with a ton of stuff.
Oh.
He calls them Mad Libs because he'll take movies like Fast and the Furious or other movies that have had a ton of them.
Okay.
And he's like, "Okay, we need to come out with the next Fast and the Furious. Give me a reason for being angry." Or like he'll go off and make
okay.
a Mad Lib, and then he'll basically make a plot, and you're like, "That actually sounds exactly like one of the movies."
That's awesome.
But he did one for Predator, and it takes place in like feudal Japan.
Oh.
And it was, you have to watch it because like at first it starts out as a joke, and then you're like, "Oh dang!"
Well,
like,
and the guy he
be a
chose to
great
cast
movie.
it was like some
something
legendary.
Yakamoto or whatever.
Oh, I know
He
who
plays
he is.
Scorpion.
He
the guy
played
who plays
Scorpion,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
He's basically, if there's ever a movie about Japan, samurai, anything, he's in it.
Yep.
Because he was in The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise.
Yeah, and his idea was that they have this tribe or whatever, and the two predators come in and they start killing everybody, and they realize that the predator can
was a
see.
Ronin.
It's mirroring him, and who's training another young guy,
Yeah.
and the Predator's training a young guy, and they have to like go up this tower and like fight these like powerful people, but at the same time they're being killed by like an invisible warrior, and then all this. It was
Well, and he talks about
wild.
one point where the older guy, the one guy, the scorpion dude or whatever, he was just like, there's what is it? There's no
He was
honor in
dishonored.
death or whatever, so you have to kill yourself.
Well, so at the very beginning, he
yeah.
says like he was dishonored,
Yeah.
and so he had to commit seppuku, which is like it's basically ritual suicide.
Yeah.
And so they were like, before you go though, we need you to train the prince or something like in like the way of the samurai. So he does, and like they take out one of the predators, and then they get to the top, and then the other predator like grabs him, and he's holding him, and I can't remember what he says.
Oh
So
yeah,
he's like
he shoves the sword inside
So
of
he-
him
he
and
kills
commits
himself.
that thing or whatever. But in the same time, he gets it into the predator.
Yep.
So
And
it's
then he,
through
like-
him and
Yeah.
into Predator.
Yeah, and ends up killing both of them at the
You
same time.
need to watch the video
and-
because the way he explains it, you're like, holy crap, I watched this.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Not
That
now
sounds
though, because
awesome.
all the spoilers are out.
I
I'd
legit
still watch
I
it.
legit thought that was a spoiler for Prey, so I
I
It
thought
has
so
nothing to
too.
do
No.
with Prey.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't spoil.
I know.
Intentionally.
I'm not that guy.
I know. I just
Well, I didn't want it to even hint at anything.
Yeah.
No, it
Like for
doesn't.
me, a spoiler could
Spoiler
even be
alert:
a,
Predators in the movie.
good to know.
See, for me, a a spoiler could even be just a hint, like something as simple as like, oh, this next part's going to be scary, or even less than that. Like somebody could be like, oh, you're going to love this next part, and it's like, just shut up.
Right.
You're gonna
Like,
hate it.
in fact, a movie was kind of spoiled. I haven't seen it yet, but Bullet Train with Brad Pitt.
Don't spoil it.
Okay, I won't. but one of my coworkers went and saw it.
I do want to watch it.
One of my coworkers went and saw it, and she said something that is not a spoiler at all, but in my head is. Because
So
she was
I said to you earlier, is that a spoiler?
No.
That I said there's 2 guest appearances?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Is that a
great.
spoiler?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a spoiler.
I'm just like
Well,
you.
but you have no clue when it's coming, and you have no clue who it is.
But now we're
now
waiting
you
for
know
it.
that there's guest
And there's guest
appearances, so you're
appearances.
waiting for it the whole
Yeah.
time.
My bad.
See, it's kind of like, yeah.
No, I'm like you in that sense where like I've always loved puzzles and like solving things and stuff like that. So it's like my brain just does it by itself. So on top of that, being observant, I hear those things, and it's literally like my brain's like, "Oh, this, and this," and I'm like, "Shut up!" Like, I'm like mad at myself because I figured it out without trying to figure it out, and then I'm like,
Either that way, or you get it wrong, and then you're disappointed that it didn't happen.
See, kind of on that, the movie Passengers with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence. My in-laws went and saw it first before Jenny and I did. This was back when it was in theaters, and my mother-in-law told us, she's like, she said something along the lines of like, oh, you're going to love the twist, or just wait for the twist. And so the entire movie, I'm waiting for a twist. And then it ends, and I was like, where was the twist? And so we went back and asked her, and she was like, oh, the twist was that he woke her up. And I was like, they say that in the previews. That's not even a twist. That's
You
the
literally
plot.
know she's there the whole time.
And I was just like, see, now my brain wasn't 100% in it because it's over there trying to figure it out.
Right.
All right, where's the twist? Where's the twist?
That's what I always find funny about any kind of prequel or flashback where they put the characters in a life-endangering situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, well, clearly they don't die.
Right?
Yeah, that's how I feel watching Better Call Saul, because Better Call Saul is the prequel to Breaking Bad.
Yep.
So I already know so many of these characters are making it, and it's just like,
You're like, well, he's not good. He's fine.
I'm
He'll
like,
be fine.
what are you doing? Come on,
Yeah.
come on, that's silly.
That's silly.
And
No, for real.
I'm different when
real.
it comes to the spoilers. Like how I said that there's 2 surprise appearances in there. To me, that gets me excited.
Oh.
Like that makes me more excited because it's not a spoiler, but I'm like, oh, who are they going to be? Like it gets me more excited and amped to go
I could see
it.
that.
Yeah.
I see
See,
that.
I've
So,
even
Not from. I like as much of a blank slate as I can get.
I've got to a point where I don't even like to watch previews anymore.
Right.
I'll watch.
Except
they
at a
give too
movie
much
theater,
away.
but like I don't like to watch trailers. Yeah, because I'm like, I just want to go in with zero expectation.
Right.
Yeah.
We were just talking about this. I can't remember who I was with, but how a lot of trailers will come out now, and it's like teaser, but yet it's 2.5 minutes.
Yeah,
It's like,
Yeah.
no.
Almost 3 minutes
Teaser is like 15, maybe 30 seconds tops. That's a teaser.
Teaser is literally saying we're making a movie about this.
Yeah.
Or like where they maybe play like a sound or the music and
A
then
teaser-
and
a
then
teaser-
flash the title, and then it's just like,
a teaser perfectly would be that Wednesday,
yeah,
right? Like all
Well,
it
the-
did was show Wednesday, and then
the original teaser. Now
Yeah.
they have a 2.5 minute teaser that shows a full preview.
Like
Yeah.
you could, like the
But-
teaser could be like from her foot, like kind of circling up. You see her like black dress and stuff, and then it just shows her face, and she like
Yeah.
says a word or something. That's it.
Well,
Yeah.
the one Austin's talking about
Boom.
it showed her like braids or something like that, and then it just gave the snap because the da 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 and then the snap. That's all it was, and it was like that's a teaser, and then
I've
maybe
been
it
sufficiently
shows the
teased.
date when it's going to come out or something. But now it's like teaser. This is 15 minutes long.
How about how they have release dates for trailers now?
they have release dates for trailers.
Yeah.
They'll straight up like launch trailers.
Yeah. You'll get a teaser trailer that says it's like 30 seconds long and it says, check out the full trailer on Monday. Oh,
yeah.
And it's like, wait a minute, why you just put it out now?
Wait,
like a game launch.
hold up.
Preview.
So they're premiering a trailer.
Yep.
Now, is the trailer on like YouTube?
Oh, usually
It just gets
or
launched
it depends on
nationally.
who makes it.
Yeah.
So they're making money off of an advertisement. So
Probably.
are these previews monetized?
I don't know.
That's the
would think
process.
so.
They're getting like 1 million plus hits, so they're like racking in extra cash on the side.
So it's a teaser trailer for the
Genius.
trailer.
It's an ad for an ad.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, did you guys see the comments from the last episode? And people were all saying, because we went into that whole deep conversation.
Yeah,
on-
there were people legit
on-
got bank ad, like credit ads and
Yeah,
stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
on
I did
credit
see that.
and all that. Oh my gosh, there were so many people getting credit ads. I'm curious to see what the CPM on that video is. It's probably stupid high.
No, speaking of movies and spoilers, my mom is the strangest person. I just spit a lot. My mom is the strangest person I know when it comes to movies. She will literally watch like the last 10, 15 minutes of a movie, see the end, and then decide if she wants to watch the rest of it.
Oh right, yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
I
That
was
makes
just-
no sense.
So she likes to.
It's like, so you 100% spoil it and then decide like, okay, I like the end. I'll go back and watch the whole thing.
she literally will like on Netflix fast. Like, what about TV series?
I mean, she's not a big movie person as it is. And so I really don't know how and when she's doing it, but that's just her take. If she sees a movie come out that she's been wanting to see, she doesn't want to be disappointed with it. So she'll watch the last little bit and then go back and rewatch it. If she doesn't like the ending, she won't watch it.
That's silly.
Like, I can kind of get the logic a little because it's like, I don't want to waste 2 hours of my life and then end up hating the ending. So it's like, I get it. But at the same time, I'm like, that
I feel like I'd waste 2 hours of my life knowing what already happens.
exactly, right?
Yeah, it's so weird.
I mean, yeah.
So I had an epiphany now that I brought up the whole credit conversation. I had an epiphany in the shower, a shower thought that the credit system is set up to keep you in debt.
Oh yeah.
That was the epiphany, and that's kind of the point I was wanting to make in that episode. And I was like, oh, that's how I wanted to say it. It's a system rigged into keeping you into debt.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, because when you get out of debt, then your credit starts to go to crap.
Be
Yeah.
the perfect little consumers you are.
Yep.
Keep consuming.
Buy
Consuming.
it.
But hey, speaking of spoiler, there's a big spoiler alert ahead.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Zach, you want to share your informations?
Ooh.
I'm throwing you out under the bus right now.
Apparently.
What are we spoiling? Do you know what it is?
I know what it is.
What?
We had a conversation the other day.
Well,
do you hate me
you
right
know
now?
half of it.
Oh, I know half of it?
Yeah.
You dirty dirtbag. What's the other half? Can I ask what the other half is? Am I being too forward? Do I
No,
need to
no.
step back?
You're good.
Let them.
Okay.
Let the man talk.
He's letting the anticipation grow.
I know. So
I hate this. I hate you right now.
Oh.
I know what it is now.
what?
Just go, and I'll tell you if I was right.
I know.
What?
Here, wait, I'll whisper.
Okay,
you
wait,
tell-
wait,
you
wait,
tell me.
wait.
Oh, just let the man.
No, knock it off.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. I don't know either.
We're ready.
Go for it.
All right. So I sent you guys that text a couple weeks ago about that award that I won.
Congrats.
I won, for those of you guys who don't know, I won a regional award. I was nominated pretty much employee of the quarter for a region, which probably I would have anywhere about 400 to 500 employees that I beat out.
Ding.
What I didn't know at the time until it was told to me today is that put me in for, I was assuming someone had told me, but I didn't know. But yeah, that put me in for a trip. And so I get an all expenses paid trip.
Yeah! Where are we going? Hell yeah!
5 plus 1s, right?
With 4 plus 1s. Yeah.
To Nebraska.
4 plus 1s.
Okay, yeah, 4 plus 1. Yeah,
yeah.
that's right. Wait, like
No.
for real though?
Carry the
Yeah.
2.
Not for real.
Oh, come on!
So Red Bull's gonna send me. They're doing this huge bash with all these people who won this award, and I get to go hang out with the CEO of Red Bull North America.
Cool.
That's got to be a crazy mother effer, that guy. You tell us how crazy.
He's got wings.
I've seen the CEO bang. He's a freaking weirdo.
No, this guy's pretty cool.
Men
I like
try.
him.
He probably only sleeps an hour a day.
He hasn't slept since freaking 97.
Has a weird tick.
Well, it's not the
Literally has
CEO
wings.
of Red Bull. It's Red Bull North America.
Oh, okay. He's like Bane. He's just got a container full of Red Bull.
Injected it right into him. But yeah, I get to go hang out with him and a bunch of other higher ups and
Right on.
Oh,
go soak in the stuff. So
Wait,
he also gets a backpack
I
full of
get to
bacon.
go, soak in all the Red Bull is what I get to go do.
Soak in all the knowledge.
Yes, there we go. Thanks,
There you
Chris.
go. You're welcome.
I was worried. I mean,
So wait, where was
when
it
you
again?
start getting into those, like,
That
Don't
went
know
from a
yet.
Billionaire
porno to
numbers.
motivational speech very
Right?
quickly.
Get those
I
lip
was thinking
injections. Get those lip injections.
Oh, yeah, my completely.
So in years prior, they I don't know what state they went to, but they went to a state and they ended up taking them like skydiving,
Oh, that's cool.
all this stuff.
Don't
but-
die. Please don't die.
I like to party.
but at the same time, don't chicken out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wouldn't chicken out.
He
Heavens
couldn't. He's attached to someone else.
no. Exactly.
Make him go out
Well,
the door.
depending on what it is,
So,
it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be
True,
skydiving.
true.
which leads to my
F1
next
racing.
thing.
This is the part that we don't know.
This put me basically in the transitioning period of getting a promotion.
Nice, nice.
So I was talked to and was basically told that I am ready to get promoted
Right on.
to a
Nice.
district manager,
Yeah,
which would include a big raise.
yeah.
Nice.
Huge.
The unfortunate part, it's going to take me out of state.
Ah, we called it.
I didn't hear that's,
That's what I
you
said
said.
to you.
Is that what you
What
said?
did you think I said?
I don't know.
I said that he'd have
just
to
agreed.
move.
I'm trying to act surprised
Oh
here.
my god!
No!
I called it.
What state though?
Why? Why? Why do
know.
you have to leave?
Where?
Just make the other guy
Hold on.
here leave.
Shush. Where?
Rumors have it.
Oh.
It's not official, but rumors
Like
have
close?
it will be Idaho.
Oh, right on. That's cool. We can still hang out.
Yeah, dude, you can drive down here. No
We can
problem.
still hang out in Idaho.
Yeah.
Or
We're
vice
just
No,
gonna-
he's still gonna be here every other Thursday.
Oh, I'm going to drive down here every Thursday.
Why not?
You know?
You should.
You'll be making good money by
Like,
then.
would you be like Twin Falls, Idaho Falls?
I don't
if
know.
Boise, that's 6 hours, we could figure something out.
We'll just have to zoom him in, like digital.
Yeah, that's so
Or you just mute him.
it's not. Thanks. That's been rumored one of the next markets to open up. It's not 100% positive. But so if Idaho doesn't happen, like let's say that just never opens up, or because they don't have Red Bull up there right now, it's through third party.
Okay.
So it's not taken care of by Red Bull themselves. It's through a third party up there. So if it doesn't transition over to Red Bull, let's say that doesn't happen, then I would probably have to start looking elsewhere.
So we'll be called Forza Gangbang.
No, this is still going to be Fives of Crap, damn it.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You ain't
Forza
kicking me off of
Gangbang?
you ain't kicking me off of this.
How are we going to interact with you, though?
You can. It's easy.
How? It's not the same. You know that.
Don't
can
go to
have-
Idaho.
Just don't go.
There's
Wait,
lots of
you're-
rocks. I've heard there's
If
so
you're,
many
if you're a
rocks. up
district
there.
manager, like
You can't
you
till
just
your fill.
direct people.
Right? I can
You just
direct-
tell them what to do.
I can
You don't
direct
have to
them from here.
be there.
Yeah, remote in.
I wish.
Remote in, dude.
I can remote in here.
I
You
tell
can
you
remote
what.
in there.
I tell you what. It is not worth it to move, man. I'm telling you what.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Bro,
Lots
it's
of
Idaho.
rocks.
I mean,
sucks, bro.
Let's
Living
see,
on gravel roads.
Idaho.
I take this promotion and, gives me a significant raise, enough to where my boss pretty much said, your wife won't have to work again.
Idaho.
And then
Yeah, but
it
it's still
also,
Idaho.
they provide a company car with
Do you already have a company car?
a gas card. No, I don't.
Yeah, it carries all your Red Bull.
Listen, the only reason we're telling you no is because we're selfish.
I get a company car that I get to take home.
We're being selfish.
I know.
Yep.
And I'm kidding, man. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, for real.
I really am, and I'm very happy for you as well.
This is the promotion I've been gunning for a couple of years
Hard
now.
work pays off, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hard work,
Yeah.
late nights,
I'm gonna start
a
popping
lot
my
of
dick.
dedication.
Early mornings.
Maybe my boss will give me a promotion.
Your boss is a dick.
He is. Sometimes, huh? It's kind of bipolar.
Wait. Literally or figuratively? I'm confused.
I don't know. Take the hat off. Let's see.
No, but for real, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome. For
So,
real.
but
Honestly, if
But
I
Idaho, nah, lots of rocks.
Here's
I'm
the
telling
thing,
you, the
though.
rocks are everywhere.
he's not a gardener.
There's lots of rocks, though.
Right.
I mean, to get in your shoes. Have you ever had to
run
drive
over 'em?
all the way on a
Spiky
gravel
rocks.
road the
Do you
whole
have a-
time? It's the rocks, man. They're weird kind of rocks too.
They're the little pebble guys.
They're
Sometimes
not.
they're
Sharp little
sharp.
buggers.
Get right into your tires. Stick
Telling
inside
you.
the tread.
You got to
And then-
sit and pull them out of the tread because they
And
don't
then
want to come by
and then you go on
themselves.
the freeway and you hear,
Yeah.
but I like rocks. Yeah.
Well, then I've heard they got a lot of
Then
weeds.
kick 'em, buddy.
Yeah. No, congratulations.
I thought the Rocky Mountains would be a little rocky.
John Denver's full of shit.
John Denver.
Man, I hope. I mean, I don't know. Here's my thing.
I hope they decide not to promote
that
you.
you can.
We're all
Put that in the
thinking it.
universe.
We're all thinking
Why
it.
not throw that out
No, you
there?
believe in God, we're good. That's not a...
No, hopefully the district manager of Utah opens up
Right,
before
Yeah,
Idaho.
let him go to
Yeah.
Idaho.
Yeah, make him go to Idaho.
You know, all you got to do is talk it up. Just start putting little whispers into the Utah manager.
There
ear and
you
be
go.
You're like, bro, there's so many cool rocks up there.
Well, and that's the thing too is if Idaho, because like I said, it's just a rumor at this point. If it does open up, it's going to be a minute. So there's a lot of time between now and then
yeah.
that something else could change or something could happen.
Now, here's a question:
But-
what if it doesn't open up?
If it doesn't,
Yeah, then are you just stuck waiting for the next position to open up?
Or are you going somewhere else?
Well, I can either sit here in Utah and wait for the next position to open up, which could be years from now,
Huh.
or then I basically just have to start looking elsewhere,
What do you mean elsewhere?
like out of state elsewhere.
How's the Utah manager?
Well, there's
District manager.
The district manager.
4 of them.
Yeah,
Is
kick
one
one of
is
them out.
one a dick? Because you'd be like, his area. I think you saw what I did to my area. What I could do to that area. Money.
Unfortunately, not. They're actually all pretty cool.
Oh, never mind then.
So-
Do any of them
I don't
wanna
like
go-
screwing over
talk
cool
up
people.
Idaho to all of them.
Yeah, all the things.
Right?
Yeah.
You
So-
could be assistant to the regional
You know,
manager.
be like, you know what Idaho?
Assistant to the
You know what
assistant.
Idaho doesn't have?
What?
Californians.
Yes, it does.
That's
Not
a
as
perk.
many.
A lot.
You know, what
Not as
Idaho-
many.
You know what
Yes.
Idaho doesn't have either? U4.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See,
I'll move
Yeah.
up there. I've always wanted to go to Idaho.
All right.
I actually
Yeah.
do too.
All right. Well,
Gross.
well,
thanks.
No.
let's move up there
Montana.
then. Let's move the
Well, you
podcast
guys
up
just
there.
between two's a pod. And we're
We
gonna
already
go
do it.
We'll be the tripod.
Yeah. We'll let people figure it out.
Come up with a secret handshake. That did work.
That's weird.
I don't like it. I
Wow.
don't like it at all.
I felt weird.
I
for
regret
you.
it.
Wow,
I wish it
yeah.
never happened.
Man,
My hand feels weird now. Like where the spots you touched was weird. Let's do it again. Just kidding. But no,
yeah,
congratulations.
so a lot of potential.
No, dude.
A lot of potential coming up in the next year. That
nice.
could get me some good money.
All right, folks, you heard it here. Join us. Give us more money than this fool's going to make with Red Bull so he doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, because I can't imagine this podcast without you. That'd be weird.
It would
You
be.
wouldn't have to imagine it without me because I'll still be a part of the podcast.
How would you be part of it?
We just record him snoring and play it.
If anything, I'll just
Yeah,
get,
could you imagine
we'll get
trying
a
to keep him
cardboard
awake?
cutout of Dwayne and stick it right there.
Just we'll glue an
You'd
iPad
have
to a
to do-
cardboard
What
cutout
you can
of
do
Dwayne.
is I can phone into Cam's computer on Zoom and you can have me set up with the screen and I can talk. and-
Try it out, but I don't think the interaction would be the same.
It wouldn't.
We'll make
We'll
it
have
work.
to cross that bridge when we get to
Yeah,
it.
we'll make it happen.
We'll make it work.
I mean, if we really
put a-
have to, we have a phone jack right here in our recorder, so we could.
Look at that.
See, I can
But your
phone in.
audio wouldn't be the same. Your body.
We'll put a green
Wouldn't be the
screen right there
same.
and just put your image right there.
See, there we go.
Yeah, he has to record himself sitting in the same position at home in front of a green screen so we can just superimpose
Just
it.
pose
Okay,
it
here's
into it.
here's the challenge. We need to get a
You got pants on Zach
hologram.
tonight?
We need a hologram.
Yes.
Can we
cool.
make holograms work?
You'd be
Sure
the
we
only
could.
one
Mirrors.
who knows that.
Oh my God, this is where meta comes in.
Dude, and no, those spinny things. You know what I'm talking about? Have you seen those like weird?
Oh
They like spin really fast with the LEDs and then
Yeah.
yeah, one of
I
those.
haven't seen it. What is it?
It's just this like spinny thing with lights on it.
It like has
And it
the
spins and then it displays images because the lights
I
are
haven't
spinning so
seen the images
fast.
ones.
It's cool.
We should just do a meta podcast.
There you go.
Inside
Just
the
jump
There
into
you
the
go. We'll-
meta.
we'll
Into
just-
the meta.
I'll
Have
just
it
do
all-
it.
Wow.
We'll get some Oculus Quests.
We'll all be in here just
We
wearing.
do.
We'll all see each other.
Yeah.
And then the feed will then be a virtual feed.
There we go.
We'll make avatars. Not the blue people.
It'll, yeah.
Like just
I don't know.
Of
a
us.
virtual version.
I
of
could be a
ourselves.
hot avatar.
We're all we all go make our avatars and then come together. We're all just chicks.
Who's got the biggest? Who's going?
I went as big as it would let me. Maxed it out.
Do you remember when you guys did that with the wrestling video game?
Yeah.
You
Dude,
made
I do that with every video.
you made your own divas and you got the boobs as big as
Oh
you could
yeah,
make
bro.
them.
Could you imagine? Like virtually, you're like covering the mic.
Hello?
That looks like something else.
Oh man.
Oh my
It'd be
lord.
funny to play digital pranks on each other, like in the moment we change each other's stuff. Oh, that'd be fun.
There you have it, guys.
Ding, son.
We're gonna get another candle.
Yeah, we got to figure something out. We need this podcast to blow up to
Yeah, we do.
offset the money that you would generate moving. We need
Would
to
that
make
stay?
that in
Would that
order
make
to
you
keep
stay?
it. Would
You
that
could
make you stay?
offset it.
If I could make this a full time, yeah, I'd stay.
Guys, help us.
Help us. Share us with
For $1 a
everyone.
day. Oh, you can help Zach stay.
Sarah McLaughlin.
Oh my gosh.
Like that.
Spot on.
You do when you
I couldn't even, I thought I was listening to a recording.
Yep.
I thought one of
That
those
was
sad
live.
dog commercials was going to come on.
I
I was
almost
tearing
got my
up,
wallet
man.
out.
I
I was about to pay some money.
just
I
had
thought
to
it sounded like Aaron Neville.
Hold up. Do you have Dwayne as your wallpaper?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Do not.
Not even your own wife. Not even your children.
Yes.
Oh,
Is that motivation?
No.
It's
Is that-
no, it's
Black
Black Adam.
Adam.
It's Rock.
It's a movie
the
poster.
Rock. It's the Rock.
But it's a
No,
movie
that's cool.
poster.
it's even
Black
his
Adam.
silhouette of his giant chest.
I mean,
How do your kids feel about getting replaced by
His
Black Adam?
giant, all natural, not helped at all by any kind of medical substance chest.
It's all natural. Look at him.
How natural.
I really do. That dude
No.
amazes me though, for real. His business sense.
He puts in the work.
Oh yeah.
But I
for
feel
sure.
like he's got a
Puts
little
in the
help.
drive. Puts in the power.
I'm surprised you don't have that thing memorized.
I bet he does.
I don't actually.
He doesn't.
I should.
Man.
So this is. I
So
gotta
now I
just
want to
say-
end this because I'm all depressed.
I'm sorry.
No,
Well, Tony wants to
Sorry.
say something.
sorry.
Well, just for how this episode's gone, on your campfire stories, we had a question. Hashtag Yeti Bells on this one,
Yeti bells.
and it's from
Glad they
Cecily.
didn't put an A where the
Cecily
E is.
Cecilia.
Cecilia
Yeah, Cecilia Christensen.
Christensen. She said, "What is the strangest subject you guys have talked about, and what is the best subject you guys have talked about?"
They're all great.
Did you say they're all great or gray?
Great. I have a
Oh,
problem
I heard
pronouncing my
grade, and
T's.
so I was like, yeah, they're
I
all in
heard
the gray
a-
zone.
I heard
Yep.
a D on there. I have grade. I
That's
heard
what I heard
grade.
too.
Grade
Like
A,
grayed
beef.
out.
I don't know, man. What's our best subject? I mean, that's just like, that's it. That's like when you're watching Five's a Crowd, you don't know what to expect next.
Right.
I still
So
think
I just
like-
thought it was the
Yeah.
strangest one was the one that killed me because it's like we get pretty strange.
Oh yeah.
strange. Like,
Doctor Strange.
I still think one of my favorite ones was that one that like our first Ask Reddit where it was like the go back 2,000 years or whatever, and we just created this like insane like
My
world and
yeah.
stuff.
That thing
I
went
don't-
off the rails.
Dude, it was so good. Like,
Yeah.
The rules kept changing.
I think
it was great.
What was the name of that podcast? Jamie, look it up.
it was Ask Reddit.
It was an Ask Reddit,
Yeah, it was an
but
Ask
it was
Reddit.
If you could,
if you guys want,
if you
it's
had-
not our typical, but we literally did an Ask Reddit where we planned on answering multiple questions, but we
just
got
got
one
one.
question and we went off
I
the
remember the-
absolute rails.
I remember
if
the
you could-
question.
If
It
you
was
could go in the future or the past or something.
no. It was if you had.
Infinite
if
amount
you
of
could
lives.
have the gift of immortality,
All right.
but you were flashed backwards 2,000 years, would you do it?
Yeah, that's what it
that's
was.
right.
Yeah.
And then we start going off on, okay, if you could go back 2,000 years, who would you see and visit and different things? And then it just, we had like a respawn type thing.
And sometimes
It was
we
literally
would
called
die
that.
and then come back to life.
Yeah, would you choose immortality if it meant going back 2,000 years?
Oh, that's a long
What number
title.
is that one?
Yeah, 18.
Number 18.
Holy cow.
Wow.
That's way back there.
Told you.
We're up to what,
And it was
94?
freaking hilarious.
90. Yeah, 90.
Dude, a lot
Yeah,
of those
somewhere
very
around there.
beginning ones were really funny.
Yeah.
I mean, we're funny in
say
every
we're still
podcast.
funny.
Oh yeah, we're freaking hilarious.
We're the
We're
best.
very humble.
But now we're just in it for the money.
We can be humble and funny.
We're
Hey,
just
too.
careful. Careful. People
Yeah.
take that as
All right.
truth. People
think-
cannot
What
detect
do you
sarcasm.
They
Why do
only
you
think
think I
that
said it?
Austin's the money
true.
grabbing guy.
Yeah,
here.
It's true.
I could see it.
I wouldn't be here if I was money grabbing.
Wow.
Valid. That's a valid
Wow.
point. Touche. Well played, sir.
Let's
Showed me
not
your
all
queen
forget
and took out
Austin's
my
famous
king.
comment of, F you all, I'm just here for the money.
Yeah, man, that
Yeah.
sarcasm went right over their head.
Yep.
It's funny how often that happens.
Yep.
If you don't know what sarcasm is, look it up.
Anyway, are we answering questions? Is that what we're doing?
I was just skimming.
So somebody told us we need to give them a shout out, and I usually don't like that, but then I was like, do you know what? They have a point. They really do interact all the time. And now I can't find out who it is.
Oh, I saw that one.
Get it?
Hurry,
Okay.
everyone! Look on your phones.
It said yo or something like yo. Can I get a shout out? Because I literally, and she really does.
She literally.
She's one of our frequent commenters.
Oh yeah, always comments and always participates.
Hang on. I'm coming.
Whoa. Wait, what? Whoa.
Do what came to my head?
As soon as I finished that sentence.
That was a statement. I was just like, do what came to my head when he said that? Prove it.
Somehow I feel like I've heard Jenny hear that before. Hold on.
It's Sydney Cassie.
Okay.
Cassie. Casi.
Oh yeah. I
Says, can I get a shout out next podcast, y'all?
Can I get a shout out?
So by the time this actually comes out, it won't be the next one, but we got you, Sydney.
Hey,
Shout
Sydney!
out.
Shout out.
Thank you, Sydney.
That was me shouting out to Sydney.
Man,
Celebrate.
Yeah, I laughed pretty good at this comment the other day. We were quoting Holy Grail. I forgot one of the best
Monty
quotes. One
Python?
of them, the girl on here, she quoted out your mother was a hamster and your father
Your
smelt of
father smelt of
elderberries.
elderberries.
Yeah.
the best one, the best quote in the entire film is the Canadian goose.
What's the Canadian
It's
goose?
the whole talk about the goose and
The
the
swallow.
egg. The swallow. Or that's what I meant.
Yeah, the
Oh,
swallow.
the swallow, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, was it a Canadian or an African swallow?
Yeah, that's what it is.
What's the average age speed of an
European
unladen
or
African
African?
swallow? Or an unladen swallow. It's like,
Unladen.
I don't know, European or African? Oh, I don't know. What's your favorite color? Blue. I mean green.
Dude, just follow the guy following me with the coconuts. That's awesome.
Oh, it's been asked twice now. Once on the campfire stories, and then once on our last one. What was our last one called? But when are we gonna dye hair?
I just saw that. Ain't gonna happen.
Wait, did we actually hit the goal?
Did we hit
Like
it?
a thumbs up?
No.
No, we haven't hit the
no.
goal.
Oh, yeah.
If y'all still want to see it, Go back to the hypothetical 12-inch or 12 feet.
12 inches or half inch.
Oh, that's what it was.
12 feet
Or 12
My
feet.
goodness.
Oh, that's next week's episode.
That's like death or obliteration.
Supersize me.
The comments on that video still crack me up because there's one lady that's like, I could do either. And I'm like, whoa.
So versatile.
Did you see that I wish I could remember her name now. The one who we brought her up about talking about her ex-husband and her current husband. She commented back.
She did.
And she gave the whole explanation on everything.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I was
hilarious.
like, wow. But no. Sorry, go back to that episode. Hypothetically speaking, 12
half inch or 12 inch?
half inch or 12 inch, and like it. If it gets to 1,000 likes, Zach's dyeing his beard.
Yeah.
And so is
Black.
Cam.
I'll do it.
Which,
Cam's going to be a ginger, right?
yeah.
I thought he was just going to be fire red.
Oh, like fire truck
truck?
red?
Yeah, he'll go
I don't
red.
know.
No, ginger.
there's
It's
no
really
ginger.
Ginger.
Natural.
Yeah.
Is there natural dye red? Like,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the
Close to.
technology's there.
Yeah.
We have the technology.
So there's a guy on here. He comments every once in a while. I guess I don't know if it's a guy or girl, but it's the ceiling fans and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They comment every once in a while. They came up with your new shirt for the podcast.
Oh, really?
It's called I'd Shank a Bitch.
What is that one from?
They wrote it on the who would most likely to explicit, and they were like, Austin's new shirt, I'd shank a bitch.
Yeah, he would.
I remember
shame.
you saying that, but now I can't remember what the question is.
It was
that-
who would do well in jail? Or
Oh, yeah. That's right.
I create a shiv, man. I would. 100% I'd be that guy. I'm not trying. I'm not going out peacefully. Heck no. That's hilarious.
Here's another Yeti Bells. This is from Jamie Hubbard. What are you guys most afraid of? What is your favorite horror movie or franchise? Out of like Jason, Freddy, Chucky, Alien, Predator,
Halloween.
But what are
That's
you
my-
most afraid of? Spiders.
Spiders
Spiders and Halloween?
and Halloween would be my franchise. Good old Mikey Myers.
I don't know, man. I'm not really into the Halloween.
Dude, I love the Aliens or the Predator movies.
Yeah, the Predators are good, but I mean, even still, like if I were to actually pick a series or anything, it'd have to be like Haunting of Hill
Honestly,
House.
mine would
That
be.
was so.
That was a good one.
Yeah, but the Haunting of Bly Manor was garbage.
I never watched it.
Good.
Don't.
You don't need
I
to.
didn't watch that either because I heard it had such poor reviews.
My
It was
favorite
terrible.
is the Conjuring universe
I was going to say it too.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
because that stuff genuinely like creeped me out.
I
and
absolutely
love
Well, I
love
don't
the
watch it.
classics, especially
good.
Freddy Krueger is my favorite classic character. But as far as like as a franchise, The Conjuring terrified me.
it. All the Conjurings, all the Annabelles, even La Llorona, like all of that.
Yeah, they're
Ugh,
so
I love
good.
it or
Ooh,
whatever.
actually, now that's all been brought up, Paranormal Activity scared the dickens
Dude,
out
those
of
were
me.
good.
Dude, those
I
first
didn't see after 3. I
There's
saw
more
one-
than 3?
There's
eight.
5. There's
What?
8?
I want to say there's 8.
No.
No.
I thought there was 5.
All right, Cam. How many years there?
How many
I think I saw up to the
paranormals?
third one because the third one takes place in another house, right?
Yeah, well, the third one's
Well,
kind of a
that's a
prequel
little
with the 2
blonde girl,
sisters
isn't it?
as little girls.
7.
Oh, I was close.
We were very
7?
close.
Because, is that including the last one that just came out on?
Oh, it's doing that.
You need to fix
We're
that.
over again.
It's not broken. I
You need
just
to fix
didn't-
that.
I just didn't push the mute button.
You know, 1 in 5 guys just it's not broken.
Does
not
that
broken.
Does that include the new one that just came out on Paramount Plus?
Just mush it
In
against
2021.
Yeah, what's it
What?
called?
I didn't know that was a new one came out.
What's
it's
it
called
called?
Next of Kin.
Yeah, literally.
So there's
it just-
Paranormal 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then there's Paranormal Activity, the Marked One,
Yep.
the Ghost Dimension,
Yep.
Oh,
and
that's
the
the one I-
and Next of Kin. I don't think I watched anything past 4.
Wow.
I never saw the marked ones. The
Dude, now I want to watch them.
yeah.
Dude, I'll be honest, the very first one.
Oh, scared the heck
Dude,
out of everybody.
that movie terrified me.
Yeah.
It's because of how
beyond
new it was.
belief.
Like
I
especially
was
the part where the girl
different.
gets dragged out of the room.
Yes.
Right there, dude.
Whoa.
I've never been so scared to the point, like how you said holding the tarantula, how you started to cry.
Yeah.
That scene when she gets dragged down the hall, I literally felt my eyes start to tear up. I've never been that scared before.
Well, so that movie came out when I was dating Mary. And so we were living in that townhouse. And so she's very small. Well, I don't know anymore. I just
She was tiny.
She was very tiny.
so but anyway, at the time, I like my entire mind, like that played out in my head was her being dragged out of the bedroom.
Jeez.
Now, here's
we
the
had
thing.
that we had that flight of stairs, like
At
I
that
don't know,
time,
man.
okay, pretend you're at that time in the relationship.
Uh-huh.
She gets dragged out of the bedroom. What do you do?
What am I doing then?
Yeah.
Versus
I'm out the window, bro. No,
God
gone.
wanted this. I'm out. I'm safe.
freaking, I'll mourn her tomorrow. No, I'm out.
no,
I don't know, man. That's easy to say now.
Oh, yeah.
So heroic.
But like, if
No,
you
dude.
if you were to put me in the situation now with like Jess, or like you in the situation with
I'd be
Shaylee,
punching shadows.
I'd be going into that shadow realm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be leap punching.
Oh.
no, that I think the best
Come here, ghost.
that movie though, the marketing was spectacular because it came out and people didn't know if it was real or not.
Yep.
Like it looked like it was legitimate, like these videotapes were just uncovered.
It's like Blair Witch.
Yeah.
Well, and we've had this conversation before. I don't know if it was on the podcast, but where horror films try too hard. And that's where
they do.
Paranormal Activity nailed it. Is they gave you the bare minimum and let your imagination flourish.
Yes.
Because you
Because-
literally, at no point did it ever show a creature.
Never.
Just the hooves.
Just
Well,
the,
yeah, but
the
that's
footprints.
not. That's a footprint.
That's
Like,
a footprint.
That's
the
not something you have
closest
to
it got.
try to fake with makeup or CGI.
The closest
So-
it got was at the very end when she attacks the camera
Yeah.
after she's possessed.
Here's the best part about this too. So that movie, its budget alone was $15,000.
I was gonna say, remember we did have this. I don't know if it was on the podcast, but I was like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
it
I
cost
remember it.
15 grand.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can go to the bank. I can guarantee we can come up with that cash tonight.
They made just shy
Let's do
of
it.
$200,000. No, sorry, $200 million.
Yeah, 200 million on a
Yeah.
$15,000 budget.
Yep.
But how
I
much
can
did they
guar-
do? Is that included advertisement and everything to promote it? How much did they
don't
spend
know.
on promotion?
That was probably just filming
That was
and
just
everything.
film.
But,
You know, I heard.
mean, we already have the camera gear. We already have the microphones.
Well, and like
We have
security
everything.
cameras. Security cameras are now so prevalent and cheap. Like,
oh yeah, dude, I've got.
yeah, we pull out a
everything-
Ouija board and we can get our demon.
that.
I'm telling you, that microphone, that microphone, that is used in Hollywood.
I'm telling you,
That's
look,
high quality.
look how wicked the world is. Demons everywhere. We just gotta borrow one.
I'm telling you, man. If we wanted to legit sit down, come up with a script, and like frame by frame it out, we could film a horror film.
You know what? I think we should.
Let's do it.
Like, I think we genuinely should just make our own like short horror film. I think it'd be fun.
I'd love
do it.
I'll do the special effects.
It'd just be like a 15, 30 minute
No,
like
that's
thing
just it.
of-
We don't need special
Yeah.
effects.
Oh, we need some blood and guts.
Okay, a little bit of blood and guts, but no, we're not showing the monster.
Just a
Okay, no
We'll
monster.
just do some of that
No
like
monster.
that,
Just
a
like,
spritzel
off-
of blood.
That kind of off camera you get sliced and like
No
blood
blood.
hits the wall kind of thing.
I'm telling you, man.
Tarantino.
Drag you down
Yeah.
the kitchen's blood trail.
We've got this house for 2 more weeks. I'm telling
Let's
you,
bloody it up.
we've got.
Should we do a movie? I want to hear some
It's
comments.
gonna look like
Yeah,
The
let's know.
Shining.
Should we make a
lady-
short film?
I hate
I
horror
mean,
movies.
I'm
though.
just saying, man.
So I'll be perfect.
No, so going back to the question though. So what are your guys' franchise?
I don't do horror.
I think
movies.
I'd do paranormal,
Okay,
even though
right,
I
right.
haven't seen past the third.
That's all right.
And Chris, you just don't do horror movies, right?
Well, I've watched them. I just, you know, how, you know.
Yeah, I
Fourth
know.
one, the fourth one is with
So-
the blonde girl.
I don't know.
Yes.
Predator. I do something that's.
See, I don't consider Predator horror.
I don't
It's like a
either.
thriller.
It's a thriller.
Or like a.
But that's as close as I go to the edge.
Yeah.
It's like thrillers.
You
What
should
about
watch
what
Prey.
about what's
Yeah,
your biggest fear?
Just
She
kidding.
asked, what was it? Yeah, what are you most afraid of?
Horror movies.
This question's a conundrum.
What am I most scared of? Losing my family.
See, that's me too.
Yeah.
Like aside from familia, though, I would have to say for me, spiders.
Spiders.
I freaking hate spiders, dude.
Like a phobia.
Snakes.
Yeah, like a phobia.
Snake, it's
Heights
snake.
terrify me.
I don't want to say mine.
Ooh, so you wouldn't watch that new movie that just
Not gonna
came out?
say yours.
Did you
Fall?
see that? Fall or whatever.
Yeah, Fall or yeah, where they climb up.
That
She gets
telephone pole.
gets dared to climb up that
yeah,
telephone
that
pole.
was-
Did you see the did you see the comments on that ad? Oh, it's hilarious. There's a scene like she's falling off the thing, and the rope is clearly like behind her, and then it changes frame and then it shoots and then it changes frame again because it flashes to the person up on the tower and then it flashes back to her still falling, and all of a sudden the rope's in front of her. So it's like, okay, someone
It's
messed
a
up
magical
here.
rope.
Say it.
What?
What would yours be? Your biggest fear. Your
We all know what
phobia.
Tony's biggest fear is. Say it.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Yep.
A killer tomatoes of the 90s?
Either that or something that doesn't even exist. Werewolves.
How do you know?
Because I've seen
That's
movies.
the movie we're making.
A werewolf movie? No, because you have to have a werewolf in a werewolf
we
movie.
just get a
Don't. It'd be
wolf.
good without it.
Just a real wolf.
Because sometimes the werewolf just
It's
depresses
just a shadow.
you when you
It's
actually
just always
get
a
to see the
shadow and a
werewolf.
bunch of hair.
To further that argument, and I've had the same argument with you, was the Babadook. Babadook.
Yeah.
I remember watching it at your house. That movie was terrifying. All the way up to the very end of the reveal of the monster.
Yep.
And then you're like,
Yep.
what the freak is that thing?
Yep.
And then it was all ruined.
It's the
Still a good
Babadook.
movie.
No,
I love that movie.
That's a disagreement we have.
Same
I
with
remember it
the
with
same
the
with the kid in the
Boogeyman.
walls.
The boy?
The boy in the walls.
Whoa,
or whatever.
no,
Just the
no
boy.
spoilers on that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're well beyond.
I don't care. I still want to
15
watch it.
years or something like that.
I still eventually will watch it. So
I think that's,
What's
a,
that one
that's
called?
a good rule. We
The Boy.
still should be able to.
Oh, it's called The Boy?
Around here, we
Yeah.
should be able to call no spoilers.
Yes.
No matter, there's no time limit around
thanks, Chris.
here. I agree with you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, so we
well.
got 2 votes. There's 5 of us.
No spoilers. Cam's on board. No spoilers between us on timeline. Even though we
That's
get
No timeline on spoilers?
All right, fine.
No
But
timeline
what
on spoilers.
initially was our? We had a time.
5
It was
years.
2 weeks, wasn't it?
2 weeks. That's our rule. That's our
We're
rule.
just
We're-
saying between the 5
Two-
of us, one of us calls no
Yes.
spoilers.
All right.
we can just say no spoilers.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
All
think it's a
right,
good call.
Fine.
Yeah.
What if it just comes blurting out?
Don't do it.
No, I won't do it. I never spoil. I'm just saying, what if someone just comes blurting it out, like how Zach said that in Breaking Bad, his entire family gets killed?
What? Spoiler.
I still haven't finished.
I haven't
Breaking Bad.
seen it. It was a total spoiler on his end.
Damn, Tony.
I
Jeez.
never heard that.
I'm kidding. It doesn't happen.
Yeah, okay, you guys better be.
That's still a spoiler.
Murder y'all.
No, it's not a spoiler.
Wait, you haven't seen Breaking Bad?
I haven't finished it.
Is it a spoiler if you're repeating someone else's spoiler?
Yes.
I don't want to say this.
Yes, because
Someone told
Cam forgot
me.
about it.
No, I'll be honest. I don't want to. I'm not going to say more, but that is not.
Good.
That is not a
Good.
spoiler.
I'll tell
That
you.
is
Because
not a
I do
spoiler.
eventually want
Yeah.
to still see that.
Breaking
Same.
Bad is incredible. You know what you got to do then? You should start out with Better Call Saul, and then continue into
okay.
Breaking Bad.
I got one even better.
Is Better Call Saul on something?
Yeah, it's still airing right now.
Oh,
What you need to do is you need to
Is
start
it
with
final season?
It is
Game of
the-
Thrones, and then
Hey,
Bro, just fall. Fall so we can have the great conversation.
talk about fall. It's such a beautiful
hey.
season.
So here's the deal.
Bro, it's so good.
I didn't get to tell my scary thing yet.
Oh, okay,
yes,
go ahead.
go.
I got you, boo. So it's needles. I don't like.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Needles.
It's not the pain. It's not any of that. It's just that the idea of them putting. I don't know.
can,
You know
can,
that-
can I tell you about
I
a movie I
get 'em,
watched?
but I hate them. No.
So there's this
Spoiler.
He gotcha. He got you with your own rule.
Got you with your rule. Was it Saw 2?
No,
Oh, I saw that.
The pit of
Yeah,
needles.
the pit of needles.
We all know
My
the
teeth
part.
hurt. Stop.
no. This one,
It really does. It makes my teeth hurt.
this one was Would You Rather.
That's
And-
good. That's a creepy.
Oh,
show.
so your role doesn't apply to you?
No.
Oh,
You're
okay.
not gonna watch that movie.
You're right. but I don't want to hear the
All right,
shit
then.
either.
You're not gonna watch the movie.
In his defense, we talked
Do
about
it.
spiders for a good half hour.
Valid.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
valid.
All right, so there's this part in there
Go ahead.
where it's would you rather? Would you rather do this or that? And one of the things I can't remember what it was, but it was would you rather do this or stick a needle in your eye?
It wasn't.
You know what? I'll be honest.
wasn't
Needle
a-
in the eye is not
Wasn't
that
a
bad.
needle in your eye?
No,
I had it. Yeah, I've had them.
Needle in the eye is not that bad.
I'm almost
It's still
positive
the
it wasn't
idea
a
of it,
needle.
though.
I could be wrong.
No,
the
it
idea
was
of
a
it.
needle.
I thought it was a razor blade to the eyelid.
No, I'm pretty
Or
sure
a razor blade to the eye. Like it was one of those flat razors. Because it's on the cover of the movie. They're taking the razor blade to the eyeball.
I thought it was a needle to the.
Either way, it's not that
It's
bad.
effed up. Ooh, speaking of needles to the eye. That scene in Fire in the Sky.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't actually show up, but it shows it getting right
that's
there.
There's
worse.
tons
It's
of
worse.
Oh, gosh.
Dude, but there's other movies where it shows it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clearly, like,
And the
like not
sounds of
clearly,
it.
like it's CGI, but it looks real. It's when it's the indent to the eye before.
Yeah.
Which
stand
John
corrected.
Wick is
Touche.
it where he takes the knife to the eye? Do you remember that one where they're in the knife? They're in that like knife shop
Isn't
and
that
they're throwing
isn't
knives
that the
back and
third
forth.
one?
That's the second one, I think, isn't it?
Is it the second one?
It might be the third.
No,
No, I think it is the
I'm
third.
is
thinking
the
of the
third,
part.
yeah.
I'm thinking of
It's
when
got
he's
all
in
that-
his house and he's holding the knife to the guy, and then he like.
Oh yeah, but no, the one in the
Goes in
knife
and out
shop
of
is
the dude.
worse because the camera's like right up on him, and he's on top of the guy pushing the knife towards his eye, and your like normal movie brain is thinking like, okay, any minute they're gonna cut away, and then it's gonna flash back, and you're just gonna see the knife in his face.
Yeah.
But it doesn't. It doesn't cut away. It shows the knife
Yeah.
going into the guy's eye.
It's like the antique weapon store. Yeah.
Yeah, it is the third one
You're right.
because everybody's after it.
Yep.
Did you guys ever see
I
Ex
stand
Machina?
corrected. It was a razor blade.
Oh, I don't even like that.
I'll be honest, guys. Shots in the eye, not that bad.
No, but they
Not
still
that bad.
suck.
Have you ever seen Ex
the
Like
Machina?
in the
Yeah.
actual
Anyone?
eyeball?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, not that bad.
It's
Ex
the idea
Machina?
of it, though.
No,
seen
I
it?
wanted
I
to.
wanted to see it.
Are you going to?
Dax,
Dude,
Probably
yes.
not.
Ex Machina, that's been at the top of my list for a long time.
Okay.
Okay.
Never mind then.
what is it?
You could say something. I'll put it in my
It's like
forget.
a
I'll put it
very
in my
futuristic movie about a.
It's a chick with the big eyes, right?
No,
No,
that's
you're thinking
No,
of
you're
Lita.
thinking Battle Angel.
Oh,
that's a
either way,
fantastic
that one's
movie.
been. I've
Ex
wanted to.
Machina is with.
It's with Oscar
Anthony-
Isaacs.
Is it Antonio Banderas?
No.
You can talk
Oscar
about
Isaacs.
it. I'll put it in my
Basically,
forget
there's
bank.
just there's just a part with a knife, and it's unsettling because a person gets stabbed, but like not like a normal stabbing like you see all the time where people are like ah. It's like literally just
slow.
like
Ooh.
like super slow, like so slow that you're just like
Like Saving Private Ryan when he's all shh.
yeah. It's
and
just
you
like
hear like crunching
but
through.
no, there's no
I had to
resistance.
bring that up.
But there's no resistance. It's literally just like
That's the saddest part
like
of
a
that
hot
movie.
knife into
yeah.
butter, dude. It's just it was so
All right.
slow. It just like it's so unsettling.
I hate the one with the sounds worse. where it's all-
And delete.
Chris messed me up now.
What?
that was a bad part.
Dude, that
I
part
don't
was
remember
rough.
that.
Yeah.
What part?
Saving
In
Private
Saving
Ryan.
Private Ryan.
It's been
Saving
forever since I've
Ryan's
seen that
Privates.
movie.
Sorry, wrong movie.
So the guy that he saves,
You and your
the German
downloads.
guy that he
Gosh.
lets go, the German guy that he lets go when they're fighting him at the end, that German guy that he let go kills the guy who let him go's best friend,
Oh, okay.
and he's stabbing him with.
I thought he kills the guy that let him go. Isn't it?
No, he lets him go because they're sick. He didn't want to kill anybody else, so he lets the German guy go, right? And then
You're right.
They go to the town, and then that guy's
And
with
he's
the next
cowering
patrol.
on the other side, right?
Right.
And he knows it's going on and doesn't do anything.
Yep. But till the end, though. Till the end, though.
Dude, I remember, have you
gets
guys
it.
seen 1917?
Yes.
Yes.
I've wanted to see that too.
Such a dang good movie.
19. What is that one?
That's
the
the one
one-
that it's a
World War
full
One.
continuous
Yeah,
shot
the one shot.
I haven't.
based on World War
Dude,
One.
you would
It's
love
so
it.
Did you
good.
know it's
You'd like
not
it.
really
I'd have
a
to watch
full
it.
one shot?
Of course, it's not. Every time it got dark is when they switched.
Yep.
I need to watch
It's
it.
really like it was a slick.
Dude, it
Like,
was
they
so
did
good.
it so well that it's hard.
well, it was-
I
So-
watched the making of, and they explained how he did it, and it was so sharp how they did it.
I need to put this on my. I have a movie list.
That
1917, World War One.
fantastic. So good.
So good.
Same movie list right here. Boom.
All right. I want to play a card game. Let's end this episode.
1917.
And with that, we're done.
And with that,
You
guys,
guys made it to the end. We're done talking and jabbering about all our random stuff.
Right.
This is a podcast about nothing.
Podcast about nothing. So that's our
Hashtag
hashtag
nothing.
Hashtag
The points mean nothing. The points mean
crap. What's his
nothing.
freaking name? Oh, yep. Crap.
Where everything's made up and the points don't
Costanza.
matter.
Costanza is the hashtag. Hashtag Costanza.
Oh, good luck
How do
spelling
you
spell it
that.
however you
Well, I
want.
was going to say, how on earth?
You know what's funny is when you try to how do you look up how to spell something when you can't spell
You say it into the phone nowadays.
That's
Costanza.
true. That's true.
Oh, see, Google how it starts to finish your sentence. How do you spell? And then as long as you get
I
the
just
first
wish it
few
was like
letters right.
Costanza, you idiot. And you're like, oh, yeah, that's it.
Can't stand you.
Can't stand. Say hashtag Costanza. Ask us some questions.
Yeah.
Give us a lot of questions. We're thinking maybe we'll do a Q&A for our anniversary
Yeah.
episode.
Oh,
We're not
you know
sure.
what? Next podcast, let's give a shout out to our members.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
we haven't
to
done that in
you.
a little bit, but
Okay.
we appreciate each and every one of you.
Right.
Seriously, we're not begging for cash, but your support is.
Speak for yourself. Yeah, we are.
We're not going to say no to
The
it.
Keep Zach Home Fund. The Keep Zach Home Fund.
Hey man, the goal is we would love to make this a daily show, like
Right.
a live streamed
Heck
daily
yeah.
show where we come in, we sit down, we have a topic, we welcome the morning, but we can't do that until we're all full time.
Yep.
Right.
And that's like our big goal. So if you'd like to support us here on the show, if you'd like to keep Zach here on the show, definitely.
Keep me on the show. I will be on the show no matter what. Dang
In,
it.
in person.
I'm
Yes,
gonna kick his
yes,
ass off
in
if he has to
person.
make us do virtual. No, I couldn't do that. I don't know, man. I really don't know if we could do it without you. I don't know. I'm uneasy about it. So hit that join, hit that subscribe, share us with your friends, your family.
Even if
Right.
you want to set up a monthly payment or whatever it is, you can do a one-time payment.
The
Yeah, you don't want to do the membership.
The super
Thank you.
thanks.
Yeah,
the
the
super
super
thanks down
one-time
below.
payment.
It's like a tip jar, really.
Yep.
So,
To
but yeah, thank you
improve
so
In
much.
fact,
service.
I challenge you right now, for every laugh that we made you laugh, you owe us 10 cents.
Wait, is that
Let's
every?
be like $1 so we can at least
Why
get
are
$1 from
subscribers
Is that
everybody.
going
a,
down?
Is that a ha? Like, is that every laugh a ha, or is it like?
Yeah.
Because like, is that like 50 cents?
Per ha.
Every
It's 10 cents per ha.
yes. Yes.
That's
Wrap
expensive.
10
up.
cents per ha, 50 cents per giggle.
Wow.
What's a tee worth?
$1.
One.
That means we said something semi-controversial.
Yeah.
Now we're into microtransactions. Welcome. This is brought to you by EA.
Which means that we're going to have to end promptly without finishing this podcast.
Auf Wiedersehen. Thank you for being
See ya.
part of this crowd.
Ciao.
Love you guys.
Arrivederci.
Okay, bye. Goodbye.